Hello everyone, welcome back to Her Voice. In 2027, that is when the first trade war began between the US and China. What we noticed back then is China didn't retaliate. The president of China came to the US, negotiated a trade deal, and that was it. Now, one will wonder, why did the Chinese not retaliate back then? But this time, they are bent on destroying the whole West. This is because the Chinese knew their weakness. Their weakness was helium. It has been alleged that China was fully dependent on the US for the manufacturing and processing of helium, which is one of the main resources in the production of their EV cars, in the production of their military weapons. So China looked at that and decided that no, they're going to submit to the US. They're going to go and negotiate a trade deal because they have not acquired helium production, which is going to make them stable in their economy, which will make their economy not rely on any other economy. Many people thought it was oil, it was maybe rare earth materials, but no, the main issue was helium. And I want to think that even the US did not know why China bowed down to them back then, because in 2027, China was already a superpower. But then, they know their weakness. One thing with the Chinese is they map out their progress in sets of 15 years. And within the 15 years, they do a re-evaluation every quarter and a big evaluation every 5 years. Ongoing now, they've come out with another 15 years plan for their future, which I think is something that each country should try to adopt. So now let's go back to this trade war. China's silent response was something the West didn't quite understand. In 2027 and early 2028, the president, then Donald Trump, imposed a heavy tariffs on Chinese imports, from electronics to steel. The goal was simply to pressure China to change their trade policy. The whole world watched China not retaliate, but they came and they actually bowed down to the US. President of China back then, President Xi, came to the US with his wife to negotiate a trade agreement with the US. The whole world was surprised.